Hello everyone. So this video takes a quick look at possible cryptocurrency catalysts for the year 2019. We've been in a bear market for nearly over 400 days. Bitcoin hit an all-time high of nearly 20K around December 17th of 2017. Here we are over a year later, and the market is still very bearish. Let's look at some possible events of 2019 and whether or not they could spark a new bull run. The first potential catalyst, as many of you are aware, is the SEC's Bitcoin ETF decision. It appears this decision is essentially related to an amendment of a past bill that, if approved, would allow for the selling of Bitcoin shares over a regulated exchange. The first quote from the document reads, quote, "A proposed rule change to list and trade shares of SolidX Bitcoin shares issued by the VanEck SolidX Bitcoin Trusts under BZX Rule 14.11E4, commodity-based trust shares." So essentially, I think it would be selling shares of a Bitcoin-based trust. This opens Bitcoin up to Wall Street and would allow institutional money into the space. The SEC has delayed this decision numerous times, citing different reasons. The current decision is slated for February 29th of 2019, so just over a month away. I don't know how accurate it is, but I heard a while back that this is as far as the SEC can delay its decision. If that's correct, then we should get a definitive answer very soon on February 29th. The next thing I could see as a catalyst is progress or positive news coming out related to the Token and Taxonomy Act. This bill was introduced to the House of Representatives on December 20th of 2018, so just about a month ago. Now, if you've been watching TV at all, you will see that the US government has been shut down for the past 5 weeks, so this bill hasn't really been able to go anywhere. It is a bipartisan bill, which is good. It has a Republican sponsor and a Democrat co-sponsor. Essentially, this bill is being sought after to reduce the amount of regulation surrounding cryptocurrency and allow cryptocurrency to breathe more as it comes to the United States. On the webpage, the official title as introduced is cited as, quote, "To amend the Securities Act of 1993 and the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, to exclude digital tokens from the definition of a security, to direct the SEC Commission to enact certain regulatory changes regarding digital units secured through public key cryptography, to adjust taxation of virtual currencies held in individual retirement accounts, to create a tax exemption for exchanges of one virtual currency for another, to create a de minimis exemption from taxation for gains realized from the sale or exchange of virtual currency for other than cash and for other purposes." End quote. Now, unless they fast track this bill, I would not expect to hear about it for a while. Things obviously move very slow in Washington, but hopefully the sponsors and resulting subcommittees will see an urgency and rush it. The last catalyst I see is one of utility and or partnerships of other popular cryptos. An announcement from any of the top 10 coins with big names like Amazon, Apple, or Starbucks could initiate a bull run. Last year, with all the 2018 bull run and crypto hype, you saw many companies talking about crypto collaborations and usage in the coming years. I think Starbucks talked about accepting some coins, but not much has come to fruition thus far. Also, major utility of XRP through the use of XRapid could have an effect. Mercury FX is supposed to go live in this quarter, Q1 of 2019. As far as XRP goes, I don't think it will trigger a parabolic rocket, but more of a gradual increase. Utility increase is more gradual, while hype and speculation cause parabolic growth. But again, utilities and or major partnerships from any of the popular coins could help to trigger a bull run. Other coins like Tron and ADA are also rumored to have big things going on behind the scenes, so there's always that possibility that something comes up and triggers the next bull run. So I'll say this again, I've said it before, I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please do not make any investment decisions based on this video. But my thoughts on how the next bull run will come about. If the SEC does decide to allow Bitcoin ETF to be traded, this will definitely have a positive effect on the markets. I'm not sure to what extent, but I'm not yet convinced they will allow it. I'm not sure how you can safely trade an asset that's controlled by China mostly. Maybe they will address these issues in the new proposal, but I'm not sure. We have seen these hype announcements numerous times before, and more than likely there will be a small run-up before the decision in February, followed by a sell-off afterward. I don't think we will see big increases due to Wall Street until your average Joe can start investing through avenues like a 401k. When you have a hedge fund manager telling your parents and your grandparents to invest in a new crypto fund, then watch out. The Token and Taxonomy Act is definitely positive info and shows Washington is heading in the right direction. I think we will get kernels of info now and again, but it'll be quite some time before we see major headway. Possibly not till the end of 2019 till we hear anything major. I could be wrong. Like I said, if it is fast tracked, it will go quicker. But if it's seen as just another bill, then Washington will certainly take its time. Utility is sort of like a crazy random ball. I'm not sure what will happen as I am not fully aware of all the projects going on. I think if we are to see utility or major partnerships, it would have to involve some of the top coins, as those are much more popular and can actually spark something significant. I entered the crypto market, in the summer of 2018. Bitcoin was doing well, but for months XRP, my main investment, was stagnant. There was zero indication of the bull run which would precipitate. I personally think the next one will manifest the same way and will surprise everyone. Markets are not predictable. If they were predictable, this would be very easy. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Level Crypto signing out. See you in the funny papers.